What I'm about to share with you came as a result of me wanting to learn about Tantra. Most people think sex when they think about Tantra, but Tantra is really a spiritual practice that seeks to unify body, mind, and spirit through rituals, meditation, and energy work. There's white, red, black, pink, gray, and dark Tantra, but I'm not here to talk about any of those. I mention this because it was my interest in dark Tantra specifically that led me to this discovery. My research led me to a PhD dissertation titled The Lionblood, an ethnographic study of male leadership and sacred rites in ancient African mythology, by Dr. Nkemdelim Okoro, a renowned cultural anthropologist specializing in ancient African rituals and spiritual practices. What I learned blew my mind. So much so that I felt the need to talk about the impact it had on me with my therapist. But more about that later. Dr. Okoro holds a PhD in African mythology and indigenous knowledge systems from Mboko University, located in the Cross River region of Nigeria. He spent over a decade conducting field research, gathering oral histories, and translating ancient texts. His dissertation focused on uncovering the deeper spiritual significance of eroticism and sexuality in ancient African tribes, particularly in the Arumbe people of East Central Africa. Dr. Okoro's work involved both anthropological field work and the study of rare, obscure artifacts, many of which are housed in private collections. His groundbreaking research is said to have revealed long-forgotten rituals that connect leadership qualities with sexual energy transmutation, and his translations of ancient glyphs, coupled with interviews with tribal elders, formed the foundation of his research. This is what he learned. African mythology speaks of an ancient civilization known as the Irumbe, believed to have been located near the foothills of what we call Mount Kilimanjaro in present-day Tanzania. This society was deeply connected with nature, harmonizing their lives with the rhythms of their environment. The Arumbe nurtured a community that valued collective well-being and justice. Steeped in mysticism, their culture was rich with spiritual rituals and beliefs that celebrated the sacredness of the natural world. To the Arumbe, the concept of duality held significant meaning. They recognized the balance and interplay between opposing forces such as light and darkness, life and death, order and chaos, good and evil, as well as masculine and feminine, to name a few. Similar to other ancient cultures, such as the Chinese, with their concept of yin and yang, or the Greeks with their emphasis on balance and harmony, the Arumbe celebrated the harmony that arises from these dualities. They strived to understand and integrate both sides within their worldview, believing that true wisdom stemmed from the balancing of opposing forces. In Arumbe culture, lions were revered for their strength, majesty, and courage. Something that many people don't know is that it is not uncommon for male lions to exhibit both heterosexual and homosexual behavior, including mounting affectionate interactions and forming pair bonds with other males. Such behaviors are common in the animal kingdom and have been documented in many species. In lions, these interactions with other males strengthen social bonds and in some cases reinforce hierarchies. The Irumbe people held all elements of nature in high regard, with a particular reverence for lions. In their culture, the concept of sexuality, as we understand it, did not exist. To the Irumbe, the omnisexual behavior observed in male lions was merely another of their many attributes, no different from their hunting techniques or their manner of walking. For the Irumbe, sex was a deeply spiritual experience, viewed as a gift from the gods, enabling humans to experience a glimpse of the divine. This spiritual union was a sacred act that allowed mankind to glimpse the celestial. Men within the Irumbe society, who were erotically attracted to both the masculine and the feminine, were seen as especially blessed. They were believed to carry the blood of lions in their veins, symbolizing a profound connection to these revered creatures, and by extension, to the divine order of the natural world. In contemporary terms, these men would be referred to as bisexual. However, within the context of Irumbe culture, their attraction was not merely a matter of human sexuality, but a reflection of a deeper spiritual kinship with the mighty lion. These men were considered to be chosen by the gods to serve in vital roles as leaders, shamans, warriors, spiritual guides, and more. However, before ascending to any one of these prestigious positions, they had to undergo an intense and transformative spiritual ritual known as Kiamsho Chambazi, which translates to the Lion's Awakening. Most lacked the courage to attempt Kiamsho Chambazi, and among those who did, few succeeded. Those who succeeded in the rigorous Kiamsho Chambazi ceremony were believed to be transformed and welcomed into Mwiliwa Simba, which translates to the Lionblood. This brotherhood was thought to exist simultaneously in the past, present, and future, linking all Lionblood together across time. The Lionblood shared the wisdom, strength, and courage of the eternal lion pride, creating a spiritual and communal bond that transcended generations. This connection enabled them to draw upon the collective knowledge and power of their predecessors, reinforcing their esteemed roles within Irumbe society. Legend tells of a young Irumbe man named Kasabo, a warrior renowned for his strength and wisdom. Yet it was his profound curiosity that truly distinguished him. While most men in Irumbe experienced a singular attraction, either to the feminine or the masculine, Kasabo felt drawn to both. This awakened a deep curiosity within him, propelling him on an introspective journey to understand his desires and the greater complexities of human nature. His relentless quest for self-discovery and understanding set him apart, illuminating new paths beyond the conventional expectations of his society. Under the vast starlit sky, Kasabo lay, listening to the savannah's whispers that seemed to echo his heartbeat. In this tranquil moment, the great lion spirit appeared, a revered guardian of balance and truth in Irumbe folklore, visiting only those destined for profound insight. Its golden eyes, full of cosmic wisdom, met Kasabo's silent plea for knowledge. "You seek the truth of your desires," the lion spirit said, its voice a blend of echoes and whispers. "In you, the blood of lions flows, infinite and untamed. To learn the truth, you must undertake Kiamsho Chambazi, the Lion's Awakening, a ritual journey to embrace the sacred balance of energies within." Before I get into the specific step-by-step details of the Kiamsho Chambazi rite, I want to explain what it all means and why. The Irumbe believe that there are 4 primal urges that drive mankind. In this context, primal refers to fundamental, instinctual drives, or urges that are deeply embedded in human biology and psychology. These urges are inherent to our nature and have evolved over millennia to ensure survival, reproduction, and social cohesion. Primal urges are often automatic and overpowering, operating at a basic, almost unconscious level, and are not reliant on rational thought or complex decision-making. They stem from our most ancient, animalistic roots, driving behaviors crucial to maintaining life and the continuation of the species. The Kiamsho Chambazi ritual taps into one of the 4 instinctual and primal forces that drive basic human behavior. In Irumbe culture, these are known as the Nguzo Nene, or the 4 pillars. In this context, the word primal refers to deep-rooted, powerful instincts that are beyond conscious thought. For the Irumbe, the Nguzo Nene are hunger and thirst, the undeniable need for sustenance to survive, fear and self-preservation, the instinct to protect oneself from danger, lust and reproduction, the strong drive for sex, fueled by both desire and the biological imperative to reproduce and continue the species, and finally, social connection and belonging, the inherent need to form bonds and belong to a community for emotional and societal health. Fasting exemplifies mastery of hunger, courage exemplifies mastery of fear, and empathy exemplifies mastery of social connection. Kiamsho Chambazi focuses on mastering sexual urges, confronting overwhelming desire, and learning to control it. It's about channeling the raw energy of lust, rather than being overtaken by it. Kiamsho Chambazi is an erotic ritual that involves a series of challenges designed to test the Amani. The Amani must choose how he will demonstrate courage, self-control, humility, and service during the ritual. This choice is critically important and must be approved by his spiritual guides before proceeding. Throughout the ritual, the Amani must strive to remain in control and resist succumbing to primal impulses, despite being in a state of extreme arousal. The ritual is successfully completed when the Amani reaches the Kihanda state, which resembles what is known as gooning in modern terms. In this state, the Amani transcends reality and enters a trance-like condition fueled by intense arousal. The journey to achieving the Kihanda state involves maintaining resilience in the face of overwhelming arousal and primal urges without succumbing to them. The Amani stands at the center of the Kiamsho Chambazi rite and must select both a male, Kahiri Asabo, and a female, Kahiri Mbayi, to accompany him. This selection is not just a formality. Both the male and female Kahiri are crucial to the ritual as they serve as temptation, guides, and witnesses. Their presence ensures a balanced and harmonious journey through the ritual's phases. The Kahiri are the embodiment of masculine and feminine sexual energy, serving as spiritual guides who help the Amani navigate and transform his lust. With a presence that is both provocative and supportive, Kahiri play a dual role. They create an environment ripe with temptation, while simultaneously providing the Amani encouragement and strength to master that temptation. They are key facilitators in a journey of self-discovery and mastery, using a combination of teasing, exhibition, and denial to help the Amani acknowledge and control his desires. Nguro Yapembe is a mystical substance used in the Kiamsho Chambazi ritual, believed to contain the essence of lion spirits. It is prepared from a rare flowering plant that grows exclusively on Matungai, a mountain sacred to the Irumbe people. The nectar serves as an initiatory drink, marking the official beginning of the transformative journey for the Amani. Once consumed, it activates the Amani's inner duality, enhances awareness of masculine and feminine erotic energies, and opens the lion's eye, a metaphorical inner sight allowing communion with the lion spirits. Additionally, the Nguro Yapembe is consumed by the Kahiris to attune themselves to the Amani's energy and experiences, enabling their guidance throughout the ritual. Now you know the legend of the Lionblood. Oh, one more thing. According to my 23andMe DNA results, I am 34% Tanzanian.